The conflict between Hamas and Israel caused widespread destruction in Gaza, but Israel was protected by its missile defense system known as the Iron Dome. Catherine Viette has a look back at how the war started and how we've reached this point.
The East Jerusalem neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah was the flashpoint for the latest violence in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Tensions there have been running high as dozens of Palestinian families face eviction thanks to a decades-long legal battle by a Jewish settler organization that hopes to claim their land. Because of the ongoing clashes, Israel's top court, which was expected to announce a decision on May 10th, postponed its ruling. Clashes also broke out in the old city of East Jerusalem as Palestinians entered to pray at the Al-Aqsa mosque during Ramadan. The mosque is revered as Islam's third holiest site. Israeli riot police confronted the crowds, firing rubber-coated bullets and stun grenades. Worshippers responded by throwing rocks. The skirmishes escalated until Israeli police stormed the mosque complex on May 10th, injuring hundreds of Palestinians. Israel's actions drew condemnation from the Arab world, while Hamas launched rockets from Gaza into Israel in retaliation for what it called Israeli crimes and aggression in East Jerusalem. Israel's response was swift, carrying out dozens of airstrikes across the Gaza Strip. While Hamas and Israel were trading rocket fire, anger and violence spilled over into the streets of Israel's mixed Jewish-Arab cities of Nazareth, Haifa, and Lod. Riots broke out as Arab and Jewish neighbors formed angry mobs to fight one another. Several hundred people were arrested in the aftermath. The international community pressed for an end to the hostilities. The UN Security Council met several times as diplomats pressed for a ceasefire, but the U.S. repeatedly blocked efforts to release a resolution. U.S. President Joe Biden kept increasing the pressure on the Israeli Prime Minister to de-escalate the conflict. Over the past 11 days, Hamas has fired more than 4,000 rockets into Israel. While most were intercepted by the country's Iron Dome defense system, the rockets that got through killed 12 people. In Gaza, the toll has been much higher. Israeli airstrikes have destroyed dozens of buildings, including a high-rise housing international media offices, and killed more than 230 people, including 65 children.